So mentoring, it's helped me to be more truthful with myself. It's also helped me be more truthful with others, because who knows, like 8 years ago, I might have been like, yeah, you're right, she sucks.
Right. I mean, we coach each other.
Yeah.
And the reason we do that is because we are continually holding each other to a higher, better standard. And
That's
we're
right.
continually exploring what's that edge look like, and how can we grow, how can we be better, how can we help each other be better, how can we help our clients be better.
I think what you and I are saying, without maligning the industry at all, because we love it, is just like we need to be congruent and also be evolving. If we're going to call ourselves a mentor coach of any kind, we need to be growing and evolving ourselves. And one of the things that really has helped me in that regard has been having mentors.
1,000 times.
Like to remind me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you're just, this is a moment, or this is the, like, what do you think about that? Just somebody who can ask the really good questions and be the mirror to reflect back with love, because, and that's tough to be mentored.
Totally.
People talk about how tough it is to be a mentor. It's also tough to get mentored, to be coached.
Well, because there's inherent in that relationship needs to be a willingness to really look at yourself and the role that you're playing in all of it, and because you can't. A good coach or mentor won't let you get away with saying that person did that to me, or this person caused this, or and not let you take responsibility for what you're bringing to the table and how you're responding to it,
how you're showing up to it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I've had my moments with my coaches.
Same here.
Like the F you moments.
Right.
And then it's like the thank you moments.
Well, you and I have had that.
Yeah.
I mean, like a year ago, I just read about this in my journal the other day. Remember, I called and I was like, and this person, and I left you a voice note, and I'm like, I don't remember. This person, and I'm mad about this, and I don't like this, and then she does this, and you were like, well, Leanne, what's that say about you? And it's like, there's a part of me that's like, it says nothing about me, it's her. And then it's like, well, yeah, actually, I don't like this about me. I'm nervous about this about me. I feel threatened about this about me. Like,
you got honest, like, with yourself. Truth telling, such a powerful practice. And I feel like, so mentoring, helps us, I think, it's helped me to be more truthful with myself. It's also helped me be more truthful with others, because who knows, like 8 years ago, I might have been like, yeah, you're right, she sucks.
Right. And then there's no growth for me or for you.
Right. But I can keep you as a client maybe for a really long time. Right. Only I'm speaking facetiously, obviously. Like that's kind of, we were talking about, there's coaching and mentoring, the power of it, which is significant. And also there's like the darker side of it too, our industry.
And one of the challenges I see in the industry is that people, I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos, that people, like, they create their process, right, and it works, and then they get really stuck on it, and then they just want to do that process, and then they don't grow from it, which in turn means their clients don't grow from it, and they're kind of in that scenario robbing their clients of potential
the opportunity. You're saying when a coach doesn't really show up fully for those uncomfortable truth-telling conversations. And part of that, if you're kind of on a cookie cutter coaching model. I think what you and I are saying, without maligning the industry at all, because we love it, is just like we need to be congruent and also be evolving. If we're going to call ourselves a mentor coach of any kind, we need to be growing and evolving ourselves.
Absolutely. 1,000 times yes.
And I found that inner work that we do, that I've done, has had a much bigger impact on my business and my mentoring than anything else.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, that's why 8 years later, I'm still here. Because I see you grow, and as you grow, you help us grow, and then as we grow, we help you grow.
That's right.
And it's like this just continues, because it's never been, we've been on a weekly call.
For 8 years.
For
8 years. Every single week, 90 minutes.
Never been the same call. Twice. Never been the same call twice. And I've seen you have your moment. You've seen me have my moments.
Yes, she has.
Like
my moments. I was talking about me.
But it's that the reason that I stay with you and in your program, and I mean, we coach each other.
Yeah.
And the reason we do that is because we are continually holding each other to a higher, better standard. And we're continually exploring what's that edge look like, and how can we grow, how can we be better, how can we help each other be better, how can we help our clients be better. Yeah.
How can we help our crew be better?
Yeah.
The inner circle.
Yeah.
The next topic is the value of having a community of people gathered around supporting you. As an entrepreneur, we're talking about the entrepreneur journey. You know, how big a factor have other humans been? Maybe not mentors even, or coaches, although I know that's been a big part of it. Or maybe all the people. Like all the people that have supported you on your journey and supported me on mine.
Well, I always think back to when COVID happened.
Yeah.
And to me, that was when I knew that being in the influencer circle had a big impact on my life. I knew being in your sphere, I knew all that. And when COVID happened and the world started freaking out.
Yeah.
And everyone, and it was hellfire and damnation. I mean, it was scary. No one knew what was happening, why it was happening, all of this. We're all trying to sort it out. And then here we were every week.
On our 90-minute call.
And the conversation was not,
doom and gloom.
It wasn't political. It wasn't blaming. It was, what do we do? How do we continue to serve our clients? How do we be a force for good in the world? How do we elevate the conversation? How do we take care of ourselves in the midst of all of this? And being tapped into a group of people having that conversation instead of everywhere else was, doom and gloom and just and all in fear and it's not like we were putting our heads in the sand.
We weren't saying ignore it. We were,
right, but we were like, what do we do with this?
How do we relate to it as a blessing, even if we don't know how or why yet?
Yeah.
Like, how do we just pretend into existence that whatever it is perfect? What does that look like? Who would we be? Who would we be if we related to this as an opportunity? Yeah. And not from a business, strategic, opportunistic perspective, but like an opportunity to grow, to serve, to lead.
Yeah, we weren't hoarding toilet paper.
No,
and selling it for like $100 a roll somewhere because there's an opportunity there.
No, exactly.
No, it was much higher level than that.
Yeah.
And that, to me, was emblematic of the power of this. We've talked about it as crew, or we talked about it as mentors or coaches, but it's just that, boy, who's around you in that cocoon to help you in all ways, no matter what, always reaching for that higher level.
That higher consciousness.
Yeah.
Really, I agree. Yeah, that was really powerful. Thanks, Leanne. All right, so if you're here watching this video and you're on the entrepreneur journey of your own and you're a speaker, author, coach, consultant, someone who wants to grow and scale their business while honoring your heart, your soul, your alignment, then let's connect. Leanne has been to my business breakthrough retreat, 15, 20, maybe 25 times. I don't know. She knows how amazing it is. And this is where we support you in developing your vision and your plan and helping you uplift. So if you want to learn more about that, go to superstaractivator.com/go, and you can go down a little bit of a rabbit hole to find out if it makes sense for us to chat. Yes, law of attraction type of stuff. You set the dream, you set the vision, but it's not just a mental thing to manifest and have that outcome.
Yeah.
It is really, it goes way deeper than that.
Totally.
Right?
Totally.
It's like the vision, yes, and how do I feel about that vision? Cultivating desire and gratitude and love and all these positive emotions.
And who are you?
Yes.
When you have that, right? And usually we want things because we believe it'll make us feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And you can feel that certain way without ever having the thing.
And what if you cultivated the feeling that certain way before having the thing?